Hello everybody, it is Saturday night and it exists. Oh man, like, oh, I feel like I haven't really touched Oni much. What am I doing here? Hey Novid, how you doing? What am I doing on the bridge? I think I'm on a boost, yes. 46 minutes! Yeah, so the Steam server went down, and if you... the Switch server, I mean. And if you boot it up... Now, I don't know yet. I haven't actually physically talked to anyone about their results. I've went over it briefly in the... Well, not briefly, but I went over it last week on a video before it came out, like, officially. Like, based on what they said to do. And I heard that you have to use the Japanese client. Some other times I've heard you have to use Steam. I'm not really familiar with the Steam one. But they merged. They're all merged up together. It took Onigiri like 8 maintenances to do it. They were having a rough time. But yeah. Supposedly, they're all merged up now. So, Steam and the JP server have been integrated together. They have the same update, same server, same players, etc., etc. So that should be normal. Like, that should be great. Like, logging in for them, like, I mean, if you log in on Steam, you're on the JP server, but I just don't know how, I'm assuming you have to use Steam, or you can use Steam. In their directions, it was all Japanese, so I'd have to look at the English one. I might bring that up later. I might just look at it. I never really looked at the English patch. It would make sense the Japanese one would direct them to go to the Japanese page or use the Japanese client. Because I imagine there has to be a Japanese Steam, but they would prefer them go to their own client because they're already on a computer. Yeah, hopefully that's all better. Like, hopefully that revitalizes stuff, brings people back, like... But it's one of those things where I'm sure some Steam Switch players kind of just fell off when they're like, oh, well, it's shutting down. I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, or at least it's because not everyone that has Switch, which is a low budget console, to be honest, has a gaming computer or at least a competent PC as well. They'd have to shell out for it. And computers aren't as easy to get as, well, that's in my experience. I know that consoles are more generalized. They're easier to, they're more mainstream to get, so there's more outlets. So you can go to Walmart for, like, a Switch, but I don't see many gaming computers at Walmart physically. I think you have to order them all, like, online. I got my gaming computer from a pawn shop, so... Oh yeah, I mean, rightfully so. In my opinion, I don't even think the Switch was strong enough to run Oni. Like, the PS4, we know that the PS4 couldn't run Oni, because when people got the PS5, or the PS4 Pro, when people got the PS4 Pro, they had better loading times. They could run faster. They could, they were doing dungeons with more ease than other players. So then when the PS5 rolled around, it was a hardware thing. Like, it was just night and day. Exactly. Yeah. I tried the Switch one for like a day, and I'm just like, this is horrible. Like, when you go to type to somebody, it would like bring up the menu for the Switch to type, and when you come out, everything would like adjust. It would have like this big like seizure reaction. It's like, let me find out where I was. Anyway, hey Hollow, how's it going? I think I read that right. Let me try and pull up the stream chat here, just so I can have you guys with me. For some reason, the PS5 doesn't leave the chat up like for very long. Sometimes, if I need to use a part of the screen, like if the chat's covering up top right and the top right of my screen, and I'm trying to like look there, the chat's there for like 10 hours. But if I'm not trying to look there, the chat's like gone, disappeared. Yes, Hologenics. How you doing? How you doing? I don't know if I'm familiar with that name. I don't mean to come off as forgetful, but I don't know if I've... Anyway, welcome to stream. I just don't think I've encountered you before. But I like your picture. That's the Hollow Ichigo. I just don't remember the name Hologenics. I think the easiest way to do Dullahan normal is to tell yourself it's not Sodomine. To tell yourself it's not, like, yeah, it's not Sodomine. It's not Central Koshi. It's not Poison Toad Neurotoxin. I wouldn't even touch that. Oh my god. But I need these handcraft thingamabobs handguards. Because I made the mag, like, the day of the update, and I don't regret that mag. It's a beautiful mag. The Soul mag, how that came out. Cooldown and crit. Beautiful. But now I need to, like, refarm stuff for a weapon. Hey, Woody. Oh. Nothing I love more than running Dullahan. I think the only things I'd like more is running Sodomine, maybe some Central Koshi, some Hibiya Sewer Management, and then what would be better than that? I think yes, playing a Christmas event where I turn into a Daruma. I think that would be the best. I think that's the only thing's better than running Dullahan normal. I know I'm on boost, but I want to, that's a lot of hyperbole and BS. Cap, as the children say. I need to check how my progress is. For the past week, I would log in, just burn my energy and get off, so I'm assuming I'm getting like 7 handguards a day. It's pain. Production value. KG, your words, they're so long. Okay. Am I making a spear? No? Anyway. Oh, god damn. Okay, I'm almost at 200. Okay, I'm almost at 200. You're Darkfin? Yeah. Wombo, you changed your picture. It's like this red thing in a box. That's cool. It's, well, to help you out, Wombo, next update we're getting Dungeon Boost Campaign. So you'll be able to do Darkfin every day. But you probably mean running the islands. So like I think that's what we're getting next update is so I believe that's this Wednesday or Thursday. It's one of the two. We're gonna have Dungeon Boost Campaign. So like Ignis and the Tree and Leviathan and oh man, I wouldn't. You see, that's how far removed and purged from my mind Farming Islands is. I did not even compare Dullahan to it because I forgot it. It's gone. It doesn't exist to me. Darkfin farming? No. I'll make a Dullahan. What? Getting 5 Darkfins is better than... What the hell? Oof. I don't know. I think a Dullahan's better than a Darkfin. That's all I needed to hear. See, honest to God, I did not even consider Darkfin as part of like the shittiest things to farm in this game because I blocked it from my memory. Oh, you need... Oh, don't start me on Mephi. I got a retrograde elixir. But I got a friend Mephi for this too. Oh. That's my biggest regret of not doing that on Fever. Because I thought, oh, it's Fever. I'm just going to do the event or whatever I was doing. But I never thought of doing Mephi. Like, I thought of it, and I just forgot about it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea. And then just never does it for 40 days or however long we had Fever. Fever Mephi would have been amazing. It would have been amazing. Like, PS5, KG, like, no party, you're done in, like, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30... Like, it's just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You know? I remember last time I grinded a Dullahan, it was rough. Ask KG if she wants to carry you too. I don't mind. I'm gonna like bold-faced fib that I don't mind doing that. But like, how do you word that? I don't mind doing like purple Mephi with others in small bursts. Like if someone says like, "Hey Oro, can we do like I need like 10 things?" I'm like, "Sure. Let's go get 10 things," or whatever they're called, 10 graves or whatever. Well, you know, that, it's like, fine. But then it's like, hey, let's just farm purple Mephi for like 3 hours. And I'm like, at the end of the day, like, when you do team up with someone in purple Mephi, like, you gotta be having a really good time. Like, you gotta be just having the blast. But it's like when something should take you like, because you can cutscene skip and his cutscene's so long, you're doing like a 30-second run versus like a 45 to like a minute run. So what should take you an hour and a half takes you like 3 hours. Like, oh. Anyway, I've done it before. Like if I'm on when I'm farming it and someone wants to come, by all means. But it's just like, I remember farming, it was the last thing I needed for Dullahan last time. And oh, I guess, yes. But it's like, I had one friend, he's like, "No, Oro, I'm gonna help you, because what if you get hit out of KG?" And it's like, I've never been hit out of KG in like 2 hours. It's like, what if you get hit out of KG? He's like, "I'm gonna stay with you." And I'm like, dude. I'm like, wait. Oh, I got it right. Got the prediction. Oh, a minute 1. That's not bad. You'd be Onigiri's pothead? What are you gonna smoke? Like, what in Onigiri would classify as drugs? Like, are you gonna go sniff mag powder? Like, the most powerful, like the most probably the most limited and most valuable resource in the game, you're gonna go sniff mag powder. Go snort that shit. That's... Like, right, so you'd have to, like, go after, what would it be, like, res potions? High potions, man! Gotta get the high potions, man! Nice and high. And it's like, the high potion. You ever had a mega potion? Mega potion, dude. It's like I can see heaven, man. I got this 5 scroll KG up here. And Honda's ass. Tep extract. I mean, yeah, tep extract for sure. If Oni was like if we got like isekai'd into Oni, the first thing you do is you find whatever fucking chicken gives birth to soul eggs. You find whatever chicken is laying these soul eggs and you kidnap them and you farm them. I'm telling you, if we get isekai'd into Oni, the first thing I'm doing is finding the soul chicken. That's the first thing I'm doing. Be like, oh, I got a stomach ache? Soul egg. Done. Just, you know, easy. Oh. Like, I'm looking for energy restores. Will we be able to, there's no PvP. But we can hurt each other in other ways. Soul chicken, that's right. Well, chickens lay eggs. It's either going to be like, I don't know how big a soul egg is. It's either a chicken egg or it's either a chicken egg or a snake egg or a dragon egg, a Daruma egg. Yes, hens lay eggs, yes. But a lot of things like, well, it's not caviar. I mean, you could, sometimes when I'm in Purg by myself, I eat soul eggs like it's caviar. Absolutely. Make me a soul egg fucking sandwich with extra cheese. That's Purg Oni mode right there. The soul egg potato salad. The potato was me when I can't block anything and I die. No, but like, you can't hurt each other in Oni, but you can, like, there are ways. There was one guy back in the day, big parasite in Oni, like a big, like almost like a bum for carries, this guy. And back in the day, the game had a mechanic to where you could block buffs, okay? So like if an incoming buff came your way and you were holding block, you would go into block stun and you would lose durability, not durability, but stamina. So, so basically if someone was blocking and someone cast Rapid Storm or Invigorate on the player, they would receive the Invigorate, but they would go into block stun and back up. Same thing with Rapid Storm. So this one guy wanted to come with us to do the cat dungeon for money. He's like, oh, can I come? Can I come? So we brought him to the cat, and like we did like 2 runs, and then one run, the cat kept lunging. If you've done the cat dungeon before, you know the cat will lunge and then move out of bounds and teleport back. But because of the distance, the cat only lunged because it was its only option. So the guy came into the room, and the cat pounced on him, lunged at him, and he blocked it. And then when he was in block stun, we all turned to him, and we all like hit him with like Rapid Storm and Invigorate, all incredibly quickly, like, and just snapped his guard. Just boom, he was in, like, he was stunned. And that cat came, and that cat fucked him up and killed him. And then we all left the dungeon. But it was the most memorable thing. Like, oh, those were the days. That was like 2016, my man. That was Tanegashima. That was, yeah, that would have been 2016. 8 years ago. Or no, 6 years ago. 6 years ago. 6 years ago, and I still remember it. Other ways that I've been hurt recently is when someone, I'm doing a purg Oni mode, or a purg or whatever, and I want a soul egg when I die, and then someone hits me with a res potion, and it cancels out my double S, and I drop down to S. And then I'm stuck in the ground because the menus are all messed up, and it's all shit. That you can hurt your friends in other ways. I've been hurt by that millions of times. You can also cast a very low invigorate on somebody that can't be overwritten for 18 seconds. You could hit someone within, like, let's say for example you're running purg and you go in there and for whatever reason your invigorate ticks for 18 because that's no mind, and you just manage to cast it. Like Medi 5 with like no mind is like, you can hit with an 18 invigorate, and then for those seconds where they need SP, they can't Medi themselves, and it's like, ah! You're more harm than good. Which is why I don't like it when assist characters Medi me or invigorate me. Except Aoi can do it, because I only bring her to Oni modes. But without that, like, my meditation's better than whatever she gives me. Yeah, if everybody DCs, or when someone DCs at the portal and everyone gets ejected. But that's a server thing. That's an act of God. But that's also due to, you know, miscellaneous factors and people not resetting their game. You know, playing on channel 1. Lots of things like that. For the longest time, the featured video on my channel was like how to prevent DCs, and it just basically told people, if you're going to be doing something that takes energy, just reset your game before you do. Like, before you change your gear, before you do anything. Like, after you change your gear, I should say. Before you run, like, you gotta change your build, you gotta do all this stuff, change your clothes, whatever you gotta do. Once you've done all your customization and stuff, close down, like, run to a non-populated part of Onigashima, like, just teleport to Mountain of Thorns, and then log out there. Then from there, go to Channel 2, which you've told your team that you want to go to Channel 2 to run this, and then you'll load in really, really fast, because there's nobody around you and no bunch of stalls everywhere jogging you down. And then you go to Channel 2 and you're good. And you go from there. And that way you're running with the least amount of lag possible. Absolutely. Hey, I got a like. Thank you, someone. Appreciate that. Oh. Let's see here. That's 10 dungeons. Oh my god. Part of me is like, am I going to make another Dullahan weapon, or am I going to just save up for the mag in the future? Because I already have the mag. But then I gotta farm all the weapons and stuff. There we go. Where's that head at? There it is. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, I already have my CLO with a bunch of crit, and I have my Soul Mag with a bunch of crit. Like, I have 2 really good Dark Magatamas already. I don't think I need 3, because I can just get a New Moon, or double ornament a Sparrow, or something. Oh, he died in the air. Cool. Like, But then it has backstrike too. The backstrike's kind of nice. You get like 30 backstrike all the time. That's something else. Hey, someone put a cat in the box. Nice emoji. Okay. Oh, I stayed up like too late last night, and like I know I'm yawning and stuff, but I'm like not tired. Like I stayed up till I think about 6 o'clock in the morning last night, just playing games, just having fun, and then I woke up at like 6 hours later, I guess, around noon. But then I just like stayed in bed till like the afternoon. And like I only got up like, well, late afternoon, and like I feel like it doesn't even feel like it's midnight right now. It feels like it's like 7 o'clock. So I feel like I messed up my internal clock. That was fast. Like I got up and I'm like, I got this new game on my phone. I've been playing it a lot. Like I've been really enjoying it. Like it's another gacha game, but it does everything right. And I'm so impressed. Like it does everything I want Genshin to do. It does everything I want Oni to do. It does all that shit. And I'm just like, this is great. Anyway, so I've been playing that a lot. Like I've been like I you know, at the start of a gacha game you like invest yourself, you know, oh I like this character, I like how this works. You get a couple copies of them, you like figure yourself out. So I'm at that point where I'm like figured out, I know what I'm doing, I'm beating content, doing stuff, understanding the game. And I'm just like, now I'm like steamrolling content until you hit the next roadblock, and then you gotta like wait and get more items and stuff. So like, the game just has like all these, everything I wish Oni did. Like, game has like gems and stuff. It's very, very, very similar to Genshin. I can see a lot of Genshin inspiration, like when you wish or summon. It's like that same like 10 cards across the screen when you do a 10 pull. Except, unlike Genshin, you're not getting... Genshin, you get like a 5-star every like 80 summons. Like, even then, you're like not even guaranteed to get the one you want, and it's always just gross. Like the icky like 50-50 split, and just how they do things. Like in Genshin, you never really get lucky. Like one scroll of a character guaranteed is gonna cost you like $200 to $400, depending on your pity, and it's just like ugh. And the pricing, like every time you buy gems, it's like, what is it, 18? Like 8,000 Primo Gem or Genesis crystals for something like that. It's always like $100, like the big pack, because it's the best one. Like it's always the best one. No, it's not Duel Links. God, no. That Duel Links had power creep before the game even started because it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, you can start Duel Links and be like, I play the Winged Dragon Guardian of Fortress number 2. And it's like, that's cool, bro. I play Tuner, XYZZ top, and I play my 3 pendulums, and we're gonna synchro pendulum summon double dildo twin devastator dragon in attack mode, and it just fucks you in the ass. That's its ability written on the card. You know, and that's like their day one, just like boom, yep, got it, cool. I don't know. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger, like in its prime. Yu-Gi-Oh's prime was GX. Anything after that, just eh. But nowadays, like I can't even look at it. Yu-Gi-Oh is just a Shuffling simulator. Did you get a good hand? Yep. Okay, I'll play. Did you get a bad hand? No, I scoop. Like, it's just, there's no, like, complexity. It's not something you sit down and, like, have a fun time with. It's just too much win con, win con, win con. Dude, I get my win condition, dude. Like, it's just shoot each other already. But yeah, like, this game, like, honestly, the worst thing you can do in the game is buy gems to, like, summon. It's, like, horrible. Like, the big, like, $100 pack is worth, like, 2 10 pulls. It's garbage. But they have, like, mini packs, like, for $5 and $10 that are better. Like, 1,000 times better. And it's like, oh. And then if you, like, beat content, they're like, hey, you just beat that. Good job. Would you like a 10 pull for $5? I'm like, yes. Yes, I would. Actually, yes. That sounds great. Like, in Oni, it would be like, hey, you just beat Sato Mine. Like, you used to get 1 gacha ticket. It's like, would you like 10 SP tickets for $5? And it's like, yes. Like, that's how it would go. Like, how does the shopping plaza even look like? I can't even, like, look at it, I don't think. Yeah, it's got all the Canadian prices. Well, how much is a 5-roll? 200 OC? Fuck. Like, a 5-roll, like, in Oni, 1 roll is $5. And in the other game, that is canonically the same metric. Like, 1 summon is $5. The same thing in Oni now. $5 is 1 summon, but if you do a 5-roll, you save $5. That game doesn't have any, like, savings for grouping up or anything like that. Just guarantees you, like, SRs and stuff. But then they're just like, here's a pack to get stuff. And it's like, one of them's literally, like, instead of it being, like, oh, you want to roll on the focus banner that has, like, the premium character of the week? Yes. Here's a pack where you can get 1 roll for $1. And I'm like, what? One roll for $1? Like 1/5 the value? And they're like, yes. And they, like, have, like, 8 of these packs. You can buy, like, the $5 one, like, twice, the $10 one, like, 3 times. And it's just like, this is God tier. Like, I almost buy it out of obligation to be like, this is how Oni should be. This is how Genshin should be. And then it's like, oh, you have a character. Like, once you max out all, like, let's say the 4 stars or the 3-star characters, they're just like, here, you now get a, like, it's basically like you get a Yorozu for, like, the next tier up. Like, oh, you got a 4-star and you maxed out that 4-star already? Yes. Well, here's, like, 1/20th, and it would take, like, 20 Yorozus to get a 5-star. Like, that's how the game works. And it's just like, you don't get to choose, like, a legendary ticket. But it's just like, dear God. Like, as an Oni player, it's like, what? I only need 20 Yorozu tickets? Sign me up. Like, oh. Like, imagine 20 Yorozus for a legendary, but they're 1/5 the price. Like, holy shit. That'd be insane. Like, it is. Like, I'm just like, wow. This game knows its stuff. It really does. I'm just like, wow. And then it has, like, idle stuff, so, like, you get bonuses for not playing, so when you come back, you get more materials and gold and enhancement stuff. So I like that. And the art's really good. Art's really good in it. Where is the... Like, I had always seen it as, like, just an ad on Facebook or Twitter. I'm like, oh, it's just some game. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll try it out. And I'm just like, this is actually really fun. Like, they do, like, and they do PvP right. Like, it is a phone game, so, but, like, a gacha PvP, to me, gacha PvP is, like, super toxic. Like, every time people say, oh, Oni should have PvP, and I'm just like, what? You want icicle punishment just to hit you across the screen and them to be invincible? Like, you want to play around icicle punishment? Like, what? You want to play around exorcist arrows 17 meters? You want PvP with sublimes? What? Like, just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, that'd be so predatory. But this one's like, you just build your team the best you can, your team of 5, and then the game auto battles. Like, they have priority of where they want to hit, your formation matters, but beyond that, there's RNG. Like, it's like, oh, an attack missed. Sometimes it doesn't miss. And it's just like, okay. I did make the weapon the first time it came around, but I ended up running it a lot more than I needed to. Mainly because Lyra had that problem where his character was deleted and then it was restored at the next maintenance. So when he came back, he only had like about less than a week to do Dullahan, and I was already like, you know, well done my runs, and I ran it with him. I said, yo, you want to run hell? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, let's go. Like, let's go. And I ran it again. I had, like, by the time this event started, I had 121 hands or arms or whatever it is. Like the rare drop. I had almost enough to make another one. I just needed like 20 or 19. I just needed 19 arms. So, like, I did hell for a week, a couple days in the week. And then I got my arms, and then I'm like, okay, I've done hell. So now I need to run a shit ton of normal. Like, I had none of the... Because the normal drops, like, the longest thing to get, you need 500. And then, what else is there? The hard drops, you can get them on normal as well. But I only need, like, 50 of those. So I just gotta run. I just got one right there, the horn. So anyway, I had a lot of extra stuff. When the event came back, I just needed one mag from normal. Never got it farming last time. So I made the mag as soon as it dropped, but I still had like, you know, 19 minus 70. I had like 49 arms when he came back. So I was like, well, I'll get some more arms. I'll farm it again. Like, it's better than Islands. Like, I will vouch for it right now that Shigaraki is better than Islands for the Darkfin. And it's for a better weapon. If you're making the 133. 128's good, but it's no Darkfin. The only reason I was able to get the mag so fast is because our exchange shop reset last time, so I was able to buy like 2 baby mags, 2 hard mags, and like I bought 1 hell mag. But I've already gotten like, I got another hell mag since this came back. Gotten like 4 or 5 of them the whole run, the cut mag. So it wasn't that bad. Just to log in, trade in my treasures. Oh, got the baby mag, soul mag done. But yeah, so like originally I did want to make 2 weapons. Like I did farm to make 2, but since I had to you know, help Lyra out and stuff, because I wanted to, I ended up getting more stuff. So now I was like, my original plan was to make 2 weapons, then maybe a mag later. Like I wanted the spear and the twin, and then I just made the spear, and then because Rolling Thunder and all that stuff. Collapsing Blade Sublime too really came in clutch. But now I still would want a twin Dullahan, Dullahans, 2 of them. A twin 133 Dullahan. I think that'd be really good for Collapsing Blade. Like I've never really been too invested in twins. Like I might have had a dark twin sword once or twice. I have my, not completion, my other side, but I pretty much just made that, put a bunch of skills on it, and gave it to Satan for like 3 years. Then I took it out recently for Shoal Slash. And now that I have Shoal Slash, I have like 4 copies of the damn thing. that's even more reason for me to make these twin swords. Yeah. Look at that prediction. Nothing personal, kid. Oh wow, he walked to die. Sometimes I wish Dullahan would just like, he doesn't always die as soon as he doesn't go into his death animation when he dies. Sometimes he like has to finish what he's doing and it's like, I don't know if it's just me, but if you've ever watched like JP footage of Dullahan, their arena is a lot darker than ours. Like where we fight Dullahan, theirs is like black. Like it's not black, but it's like super dark out. Like ours is like well lit for the most part, but when I watch like Kurenai run Dullahan, it's just pitch black. It's just like, what is this place? What dungeon are you running? Sooner or later. I mean, I'm all down for like the eventuality that they are gearing up for us to be able to merge with the Steam one. Like I would love to see that happen. Like one big communal server. Oh. Like that'd be so great. Like, still playing on PlayStation, obviously. Like, you know, I have a PS5 pretty much just for Oni. Realistically. So, like, if I could just be playing, like, on the JP server with everybody else, basically the Steam server, the Switch version, like, everybody's on the same page. We're all on the same update now. Like, it's the next logical conclusion. Absolutely. What is that? How the frig? Without even moving, my laptop's power cord came out. My laptop doesn't have any, like it has a very shitty battery. So if the power cord comes out, it goes to sleep, won't turn back on, just dies. That's where I was watching the chat from, so... trying to look at that. Yeah, start Windows normally. Where's this head? Oh, it's fucking him. I was looking for the head. I should have gone for the head. I remember that meme. That was a good one. You should have gone for the head. The Dullahan Thanos Thor one. But yeah, that the other game I'm playing on my phone, like their deals are like, hey, do you want a $50 value for $5? And I'm like, yes I do. Like it's just, it just makes me wish Oni would do packs like that. Like too good to be true packs. Like just like, hey, buy this pack and we'll give you like they have packs like we'll give you 1,000 OC and 60 limited tickets. Like that's literally the pack. That's like what you would see. Their biggest best pack would be that. Like if you logged into Oni and it's just like buy 1,000 OC and get 60 limited tickets. Except you don't have to use those limited tickets now. You could just buy them and wait for the character you want to be on, like, reward up, let's say. And then just splurge them in this game. They could save them. Doesn't even matter. They don't let nothing expire. They do that thing that Genshin does where your first top up is doubled and it resets. I don't know if it's once a year or not, but it says like, hey, it reset in August. So I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't playing in August. But it's just when I look at the deals they have and compare them to what I know, it's just like, this is unreal. And stuff like that, you'd never see it in Genshin because Genshin's too big to fail. Like, they already made their money. Like, they're already established. People will spend in it no matter what. Like, this game has, like, a better Welkin Moon. Like, 3 Welkin Moons. Like, holy shit. Like, and you just get, like, so much value. Because they give you tickets. They don't give you currency. Like, hey, and all there is like, characters. It's like, it's great. Everything else is, like, earned. Or gotten from exchange shops. Like, I got, like... They gave me a character in an event for free. I was like, wow. This is fantastic. And I just started this week, and I was like, I got a free character in this event. That's really powerful. Sure, you don't have, like, the other copies, but the game has, like, essentially, like, scraps. Exactly, that's they do what Oni should do, is, like, every time you get a character you already have maxed out, that scroll should turn to a scrap. And that game does it, instantly. Oh, you got a character you can't use? Scrap. Really? Yep. Go collect 20 scraps. Okay. Like, fantastic. Fantastic. Like, really surprised. I thought it was just gonna be a run-of-the-mill, like, shitty game, and it was just like, no, this is good shit. Like, I've been, like, addicted to it for the past week. Like, this morning when I got up late, I just stayed in bed and just, like, played it, because I had so much idle income and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, I can play, I'm stronger now. I got past this threshold, I changed my team comp up. And then I got a new character that is, like, in my perspective, like, broken as fuck. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I've been playing, like, legit for, like, first couple days, just, like, going through. Like, you know, I understand the mechanics. And then I get this new character that gets released, and I'm just like, oh, let me try to get her. Oh, I got her. Let me try to build her up. Oh my god, I'm not dying. She's like... If your characters are gonna, if she's gonna get hit, or any of your team is gonna get hit, they get, like, substitution jutsu'd. And she can do it 3 times a turn. Like, oh. It's crazy. The Halloween event should end this... Don't quote me on that. Frick, I don't know now. I'll double check that, actually, because I feel like it's this week, but I could be wrong. Like, when did Dullahan come out? Like, it's either this week or next week. Because this Thursday is going to be the 7th? Because right now we're the 2nd, which is Sunday. And then 3rd is Monday. 4th is Tuesday. 5th is Wednesday. 6th is Thursday. What is this page? Let me try and look that up here. My computer's taking its sweet time. Oh, I could tell you. I don't have to look it up online. I'll show you a trick. You go to the shopping plaza, and you go to your Nankyoro Pond, and you go to this over here. And yeah, it's 10/7. So this week, the Halloween event ends this Thursday, or 7th. So maybe not. Let me just hit the calendar here. 5 days from now. which is Friday. How come I couldn't math? Monday the 3rd, Tuesday the 4th, Wednesday the 5th, Thursday the 6th, and Friday the 7th. So Thursday. The event, Dullahan and Halloween, ends this Thursday. And then we're going to get the update with the dungeon boosts and all that good stuff. I think it's whatever Steam has, because we get whatever JP has, so we're all on the same update now. So now when I do an update video, it's for everybody. And it'll be late for Steam players. They'll already know about it for about 1 week. So now, we're back to being, PS4 is back to being like a week behind, or being behind PC again. I mean, we've always been behind JP PC, but for a while we were ahead of Steam in that, but now they're brought up. So now it's kind of nostalgic. We're back to being in the dark for a bit. Please die. Okay. Oh, that was a good hit. Like, I just predicted his teleport just perfectly. Clunked him right on the head, I did. Boost. Oh, 30 seconds. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize, because I was on that boost when I logged in, that's right. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't usually restore when I do Dullahan. What's that? That is PlayStation Plus. Okay. 3/4. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll have to play the Halloween event this week too. I'm actually off this week. Like, I'm working tomorrow, double time, and then I gotta work Monday because we're really busy Monday. And then I'm off Thursday. I'm off from Tuesday till next Tuesday. So I got a week off coming, which is, oh, much needed. Very nice. Gives me some time to catch up. Because I've been doing a lot of overtime. I did overtime Friday night, or Thursday night, I should say. And then I'm coming in Sunday as well. Freaking. Storage? I don't. Oh, do I want to go to storage? Oh, well. Okay. I think I bought premium for a week and then I didn't play. This is why I never buy premium for a month, because I'll buy premium and just, like, not play. They'll give me fever and I'll not play. But, like, this game should be like, oh, you buy premium, like, here's, like, 50 OC every day. Like Oni should do that. Like, oh, here's a gotcha ticket every day you have premium. That's all they gotta do. Like an SP. Play auto? What's auto? Play Oro. What you talk about? Oh, there's my Soul Mag. I don't think I really showcased it on the channel, but beyond making it. But I was talking about it earlier. But I do like the mag. It's you got 50. It's the 135 Dullahan. You got 15 rear attack, 180 skill force. What does that say? Then if you're over half, over 60%, you get 50 more skill force, so 230 skill force, 2,500 attack, very similar to a Tempest when you're over 80%. 30% SP recovery 50, 20 crit force, 15 crit, 100 dark, 50 lightning, negative 15% HP, no manual healing, and then decreased durability, negative holy, negative mountain. And 3 ornamentation slots, 50 chakra. So I did 2 heroes wanders for cooldown cut 8 and 9, which took a couple resets to do. And I got that fantastically. Can't complain about 17 cooldown and 12 critical from my first Avengers and only Avengers I did on it. So that makes it like a 27 crit mag. Like, oh, love it. There used to be a mag with 27 crit on it, and it had like 50 chakra. Back in the day, it was like the Dosetsu or some shit. Alright, I was gonna check my arm count. Sometimes you get, not arms, headbands, hornbands. I don't know what they're called. I guess I can go look at the twin sword one. Headless, temple, corpse. Seshuseki, Scarlet. 202. So I did like 20 runs since last time I checked. Fantastic. Or I got 20 drops. And I got 3 horns, I think. I'm almost halfway there. I was pacing myself before, but now I gotta not pace myself. I can pace myself a bit. Like, I have to give myself a quota. Like, I gotta get like 50 hand guards a day. And that'll be like good enough. Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's a lot cheaper energy-wise. You know what I mean? But, like, sometimes you just prefer running hell to normal. Just because, like, it's funner. And you actually get other stuff. But, like, you got, like, I'm really hoping I'll get a mag or two, like a normal mag. Because that'd be a blessing. Last time I ran it 200 times. I did the exact same thing last time. No normal mag. And then I'll play like hell, and I'm like 5 hell mags. I'm like, I don't need 5 hell mags. Please stop. Who said they were making a Darkfin? Was that Wombo Combo? I wonder what kind of Darkfin he's making. I know, like, we were talking about like, some of the worst things to farm, and, like, Dullahan's one of them. But, like, it didn't even register to me, like, oh yeah, farming Darkfin, like, that is one of the worst experiences in this game. Ugh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Darkfin farming, like, while it is necessary, it is one of the best weapons in the game, hands down. Absolutely. Oh, I don't miss that one bit. Like, after I made it, I just started farming, like, Mephi. I would just take KG and fight Mephi every day for, like, an hour or two. I was off for a bit, so I was doing that every day. And I was just breaking down the Temptation mags, and I was getting, like, Toad Neurotoxin and all that stuff. Like, island drops, basically. Like, Jolly Rogers and... What's that thing that Kaji's supposed to drop but never does? Armed Territory? No, he's supposed to drop that. Frig, it's... I can't even think of it anymore. It's Jolly Roger, Zirconium Ore, and the other thing. I get so little of it, I don't even know what it's called. Striped banana. That's it. Them fucking bananas. Yeah. Those things. Like, the FBI could raid Kaji's house and not find a bandana. And he'd be wearing it on his fucking head. And they still wouldn't get it. Like, fucking guaranteed. 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 You could strip search that man and you would not find a straight bandana. You could be on fever and a 500% boost. Wouldn't matter. You'll just get armed territory. Every time. I am really hoping that out of these 300 runs that I have to do, that I get like a mag or two. That'd be great. Because the normal mag is honestly like the biggest progression halter to purgatory mags. Like, period. The normal mag is just... Like, I would love to have Aosame mags. That's my dream build, is like 2 Aosame mags and like... Yeah, 2 Aosame mags. Fucking 3. No, 2 Aosame mags, a Chiami, a double range Chiami, and then a Senryu at triple cooldown or attack or whatever. We never did get that ornamentation with attack percent. They reconsidered. They must have been watching Aurogiri that day. Because I went off saying, oh my god, this ornamentation is going to be so good. I'm going to break the game. Hey Tommy, would you need a body party to get mag drops? It depends what mags you're trying to farm, but generally yes, a body party is important, but it comes down to what mag you're looking for. Like if you're farming like the early game dungeons, like everything before islands and Oshu, body party is very important because certain mags have different drop pools based on the levels of the enemies you're fighting, and the way to control the levels of the enemies is by having a different size party. For example, if you were farming the mags like Ronin and Log and Bloody Festival, the stuff to make 105 mags, you'd be running Wari Bizuka for that. But you need the enemies to be a certain level to like min-max your drop pool for certain mags. So if you were farming for like a Log mag, you would want Wara Bizuka 4-man body party, so you yourself plus 3 others, on hard mode. When you're farming like the old mags, like you want everything to be on hard. That's like double the chance of getting a mag. But if you're farming like on the moon for Neoterus or all those like the newer, I say newer, but the newer stuff, you would do that on hell. You wouldn't run that on hard. But yeah, it depends what mag you're looking for. They're on the wiki. A guy named Furion in-game made a big table compiling all the data of like what's the best like level to farm a certain mag under, like what dungeon level, all that stuff. I have the spreadsheet. I should really like post that somewhere. I don't even know if the link still works, to be honest. I had it like 5-6 years ago. But nowadays, like, the key mags that we needed and we know about, like, we just know what to do. But if someone said, like, how do I get, like, a Dosetsu mag? I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Farm Momiji well, I don't know. Like, it's something that's not important. And, like, Oni has never, like, done what we feared of, like, saying, oh, you need to go collect all of the, like, they've never gone back and said, oh, you gotta go collect all the Spear Skill Force mags from Ares to, like, Super Sagittarius, or, I don't know what the other ones are called, not Sag, Aquarius, and all that other shit. Like, go collect all the Spear mags to make the Super Tempest. Like, they should have. It'd be something to do, but they never went and did that, you know? So, like, a lot of these other mags, we don't even really care where they drop, because they're just not important. I don't know, what did I call it? The super duper celestite mega mag? Ruby, like Ruby Chalcedony is one of those mags that when Kotonoas came out, we needed to know, hey, where do you get that? And you know what we learned? Just do Origami Magna. But yeah, so depending on what mag you're looking for, party size matters and difficulty. But what mag are you looking for, Tommy? Like, what is it? Maybe I can help you out. If it's something that's relevant, I probably know where best to get it. But if it's something that's like really niche, I'll be like, I don't know. The log. It is the log. Okay, yeah. Log, yeah. Okay. So, log is Warabizuka, 4-man difficulty, like 4-man party, on hard mode. Trust me, dude. I made 6 of them 105s back in the day. And if you're lucky, you'll get like the other mags too, but you need, yeah, you're making a Thunderquake, I imagine. So you gotta go to Warabizuka, which is the second dungeon past Kusatsu, and you just run, you try to get, like, you don't have to be 4-man exactly, but I'll tell you don't want to be 5-man. But if you are 5-man, don't worry about it. It's just when you're on 5-man hard for Warabizuka, it adds... Oh, you tried random parties, you're kicked out of it? Oh, sometimes you gotta ask. Sometimes people just, like, they don't have exactly a body party. And other times you join it and say, hey, can I just body? And they'll be like, yes, no, or whatever. But it's not like it used to be. I heard that, yeah. What dungeon? What's that called? That's right. Where is his head? Dullahan! You are lost. He just turned black and lost his head. Like, did you see that? He was just like full dark. What the hell? Like, he was just, I've never seen him just done. Like, what the heck? But yeah, Hibiya Sewers. I heard people get a lot of heroic mags and stuff there. That's one of those multitask things. Like, if you're just looking for the log, I wouldn't go there for it. But yeah, if you're in a 5-man body party, what that does to the mag pool is it adds heroic, and there's another mag. It adds 2 mags to the pool that aren't there before. Heroic and pressure point. Heroic and pressure point get added to the pool. But they're not there if you're not, like, I'm pretty sure it's just not the best rate. Anyway, best rate for a log, 4-man hard Warabizuka. In the past, we would do like Christmas parties and stuff, or we would just run Warabizuka and try to get some mags into the economy. Get some farmed up, some mags. Oh, that's all good. I just saved a clip of where, like, Dullahan turned black. Might try to, like, upload that later as, like, a clip or whatever. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, this weekend, like, I've just been, like, playing, like, that new game I've been playing on my phone, and then I was playing, some games on my computer I never really get around to. I'm just like, I was just enjoying life. Like, it was like, just, this is nice. Like, nothing to worry about, just like chill. I went out to the grocery store and I bought that. I was reading the flyers. My dad had thrown the flyers at me the other day. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I was looking at it, and the grocery store had these, like these, I don't know if they're called like baby sausages, but like mini sausages, like breakfast sausages, basically. And I'm just like, wait, what? And I'm like, I like breakfast sausages. I'm like, I haven't had those in years. Like, really, which is not something we have. And they're on sale, like, and if you have this certain card, the Scene Points card we have in Canada, which is like replacing our air miles and stuff. Basically, I've had this card for years. It's like with my bank and stuff. And I get points all the time. So they said, if you have one of these cards, it's $1 off. And it was already $1 off from the sale. So I was like, I can go get some delicious sausages for like $4.99 instead of $6.99. I'm like, that sounds great. So I went down to the store yesterday. And I found them. I was like, there's only like 6 there. So I bought like 3. I got like 3 packs. And I found an ice cream, like a 1.5 liter ice cream for like $2.99. I was like, fuck yeah. That was on sale. So I got all that. And went home and just cooked it. Like, I don't know the last time I've honestly just like cooked my own like meal. Like, actually like cook. Like, you know, something that's not already like in a box or whatever. But it was satisfying. Like, having gone out, hunted and gathered and brought back food and cooked it all up, had it with some delicious cream corn, had some leftovers. It was great. It was very self-fulfilling. But yeah, Homero, did I say that right, Homero? Yeah, I'm still playing. Absolutely. As I said in January, Oni is at, like, right now is like the best time to play Oni because we have like everything we wanted. Which is the, you know, 10 OC restores, merged with JP, like everything works, up to date, PS5, oh, it's just like, it's like playing a modded game, modded version of an old game. Where is this guy? There we go, give me that stuff. Yeah, and then I cooked supper, put some like selfies on Facebook and stuff. Like, I put some pictures up, and I was like, hey, and a lot of my friends from work and stuff, they're like, you cooked? They're like, you know how to cook? They're like, oh, they're like, me who like, because I have like phone apps and stuff, I get Burger King all the time because like their coupons always like refund themselves. So I'm like, well, I'm going to be at work all day, probably going to do overtime. I'll just go get 2 Whoppers for like $12. And like, that's my lunch and supper there, like easy, done. And like, I'm kind of known for that, just eating leftovers and stuff like that. So then I posted a picture of me cooking, and all the people from work are like, oh my god, you cook? You cooked that? That didn't come from a box? Like, it was a funny thing. Funny little experience. You play that 2015, 2019? Hey Yen, how you doing? The best weapon for Zunda skills? What do you mean by that? Like, are you trying to level up Zunko? Like, to level her up with weapons? Or are you just saying, like, what's the best skill combination on her weapons? I don't really know them by name. Like, I'm not a fan of Zunko. Zunko's really, really, really powerful, and she's really good. But she's not, like, someone I want to use. Her voice bothers me. I'll speak plain English. She's very annoying. But I do know that you want to use, like, the shotgun attack. I don't know. She, like, it's like a rainbow peacock she does, where she shoots, like, 1,000,000 arrows sideways. Like, you want that. You probably want to double up on that Ogi. And then other skills, I don't know. She's got something where she cooks, makes a pot. Hyper arrow, saber. I will, Homero. Thanks for dropping by. If I want to take two, I own 1 Zunko. But I don't know much about her skills. arrows. Oogie wise, what's a high powered arrow? What is that? High power arrow. Is that hyper arrow or high power arrow? Fires under arrows mercilessly. The appearance, strength, special effects, and attack is unparalleled. Sometimes a mochi appears after defeating an enemy. What's this one? Shiny Ray. That's from the sky. What's this one? Zunda Arrow Rain? What's Shiny Ray? Downpour Sparkling Rain. What's this one? Zunda Arrow Rain. That springs back up if it hits something. This attack is elastic in movement, much like the motion. Okay, bouncy arrows. How many Ogies she have? What's this? Excalibur. That's a buff, I imagine. And then that's Majestic Winds, but you have to unlock Shizuka Toko Zanko. What? Huh? You have Zanko still? He said player weapons? Oh, on the player weapons. Okay. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, thanks. Thanks for clarifying that. Oh, because Steam had Zanko. Or Switch had Zanko. Okay, that's cool. That's real cool. I wonder if we'll get Zanko too. That'd be real cool. So the Zanko skills, actually. Zanko skill. Jeez. Okay. Zanko skills. I used one of them once. Dash attack. I used it on a Kotanoa weapon. Basically, you want them on a wind weapon or a holy weapon. But I think they're more wind than holy, the skills. We don't have a wind holy weapon, I don't think, which is weird. A good weapon for those skills, because those skills is a one-time deal, right? Yeah, we don't. So I think they're better off on wind weapons, like you could use something like the Hades Elios weapon, the 125. I think Hades Elios is coming next update, so he'll be around. But that's a 125. Like, really, it's not the easiest thing to make for me to recommend as a choice. But I'd say a wind weapon, like, it depends what your skill level is at. You know, like, I can't tell you to go make a Gakuho Purgatory weapon, as much as I can't say to make a Grace, or to, the next best thing's really, if you're a sword user, I guess the Fujin sword, or the Gakuho weapon, but even then, that's kind of a waste too, a Gakuho. But then, I don't know the breakdown of it, like, because we have tons of holy weapons. Like, we got, you know, the Lucifer, and we got Tiamat. White Brilliance wouldn't be too bad. You use a wand because you like pain. At least you'll get an SP cut when you put it on wand. It's not too bad. Like, do you have any of the Oogies, or do you just have the regular skills? I guess there's also the Nova 135. You have Oogies too? Oh, wow. The Oogies you can put on whatever you want, because you can just use an extraction ticket. You know, but you'd want something that was wind or holy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, a White Brilliance is probably gonna be your best bet, but even that does take a lot of effort. You need to run that with people. That's not exactly something easy to make. especially with the recipes not being tradable. And ugh, oh, I don't. It's uncomfortable to try and recommend the best tool for the job. Like, what level are you? Let me know what I'm working with here. No, you don't have to run Blitz with a group. It's preferable. Not necessary. You're 125 with knowledges. Okay. Like actual knowledges? Like black ones? Like dark ones? Wow. Maxizuna. God bless. Maxizuna. You'd be skipping all the dungeons. Problem with knowledge. The problem with knowledge is for Tiamat is that when you're negative holy, you get shit on. You have a lot of dark, but with so much negative holy, you take a lot of damage. The Ogies, it's really going to be whatever you can get your hands on. You're 125 though. If you were there for the Honda event and you had a Honda's weapon, like a Honda wand, or are they really Odin weapons? If you had a heavy Odin weapon, that'd be fantastic. I don't even know if I have any of them left, to be honest. That would probably be like the best, most accessible thing to get. On second thought, like, you know, thinking about it, yeah. It would be a Havio, and you missed because exams. So Yen, are you on PlayStation, or where do you play? Or are you on PlayStation, or are you on the other one? No, they're 125s. They are 125 weapons, the Haviodins. You're on Steam, oh, okay. Yes. Because Steam did have the Haviodin weapons come round. When Honda came around, maybe you could try to get your hands on one of the wands, but I don't know. You have the level Orna? Oh, it doesn't matter. They're 125 weapons. Like if I wanted to go grab one here, sort by attack, it's right there. It's like yeah, same level as the Raid and the White Brilliance and stuff. 125, Hanged Man, Animos, Lance of Ascension. That's the spear version. They have 40 wind, 40 pierce. Well, mine is pierce. Yours would have impact. And 40 rain. And then negative. Mine's negative impact. Yours would be negative slice. Negative mountain, negative lightning. Yeah. Like if you could like check bazaars or try to find somebody who has one of those, I think you can. I think for Min they go for like just under 200 OC paid, or bazaarable OC. It's a really good deal for like a weapon if people have extra. There it is right there. The drop near Animos Wand of Ascension, and I had made this one to sell someone. And they never bought it. Like, I just threw on some Ogies. Like, I was like, here, just take it. Like, they needed a weapon. So I got Tornado 7 and Kamaitachi 6 because I had run the skill card dungeon a couple times. So, like, it's a really good Kamaitachi wand, too. Like, Kamaitachi, it's got water and all that stuff. I don't know how good Tornado is, but... Like, triple Kamaitachi, and then throw on, like, Zunda Arrow or Slugger or something like that. Be fine. Yeah, I try to ask around and see if anybody has the Haviodin wand, because I know I have two here. I have one with blasting noise. That would be the most easiest recommendation for that. So try and ask around, see if anybody has one. I could see people trying to sell them nowadays. They probably, I think anything less than 400 OC would be worth it, considering that, you know, they're a limited quantity item. Like there's no more in print. They don't exist anymore. But I do know that myself, I ran it enough to get 30 weapons, and I sold a few because, you know, it's a profit for later. But yeah, see if anybody has one. Try to negotiate, you know. A lot of people would just be like, you want to, like, take this out of my inventory and give me 20 bucks? Sure. Okay, cool, thanks. That's how I'd feel about it. Like, same thing with, like, lychees and stuff. Like, people have them, and then they get rid of them. Hey, quite a few people on tonight. How you guys all doing? I see we get a... Like, it tells me when, like, new viewers show up and stuff. In case someone's freaking out, like, how do they know? Oh my god. There they go. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like 2 a.m. To me, it feels like it's... Well, I feel a bit tired, but it feels like it's like, you know, no later than like 11 or 12. Ugh. Okay, 30 minutes, I can do that. No, I was saying earlier, last night I was up till like 6 just playing games. I was having a good time. And I slept, like, I only got up at like 4 o'clock. Like, I only left bed at 4. So, like, I am fucking wide awake. Like, tomorrow I gotta get up by, like, 10 or 11, I think? I don't know, probably 11. If I can get up by 11 and, like, you know, get all ready and stuff. I'd like to leave the house around 11, head down to Subway, and get a sub and then bring that with me to work. I'd like to do that. I got some coupons, so that's a pretty good deal. Like, I gotta buy one, get one with a drink. So, you like buy a drink and pay $2 or something, I don't know. Buy a sub, get one free. So, I want to capitalize on that. But if I don't wake up early enough, I have leftovers from tonight. I made some chicken fries or something. And it's literally just, like, chicken nuggets in the shape of fries. That's all it is. I don't got many, though, but... Put them in a little dish, set them aside for work tomorrow. Where are you at, Dullahan? Oh, you are? Hey, Hollow. Glad to know you're still here. What are you doing? Like, apart from watching me. Where's that head at? How much longer am I gonna farm normals? At least a half an hour. Cause I got half an hour on my boost. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Don't teleport. Thank you. Why, what's up? Did you wanna run with me, or? Just curious. What's that? Anthony, hey. Yes, I remember you now. I knew the name was different. That Anthony, was it 14, 18 something? That's very familiar to me now. Yes, yes, yes. 18, 14, 1, yes. Yes, yes. That, clear as day. It's like a license plate, I know you. You're on the log farm. That's right. Or no, that was that you? Or was that Tommy who wanted to know about the log? We were talking about something else. That was like 2 hours ago. Oh yeah, Hideyoshi, yeah, you can join me. I'm on channel 2, I think. Looking at the computer, I'm like, where's his head? Oh, it's not head phase. Yeah, like, free-to-play can be circumvented, but by time. Like, that's literally, like, well, apart from, like things like Honda and Keiji that you can't get without, money. Like, apart from, the money stuff. Like, if you were free-to-play since the beginning of the game's release, you'd have a decent kit. You would have vanguards. You would have options. But, like, just starting out Oni in this day and age, being free-to-play wouldn't be very lucrative. You'd have to have, like, I would say, like, hired help, honestly. You'd have to have, like, a friend to take you through the game with you. Like, someone with KG and mounts to, like, help you, like, get through. Like, you can be free to play, but have, like, pay-to-win friends, and you'll get through content. This is one of the best things about Oni, is that you can help other people. You can take part in stuff. You can get pergogis. You can, as long as you know somebody, you get benefits. Someone can help you. Now that's an idea there. Like, imagine if, like, you could loan someone a Vanguard for a day. Like, let's say you're running something with someone, and they need a Vanguard for the event. It's like, well, I'm using KG or whatever. Like, just imagine you could just lend someone a Vanguard for the day. Like, oh, you have access to Oro's Vanguard. Like, he's not using Miyamoto. You can rent out Miyamoto for, like, 10 OC. Like, okay. Oh, you want to farm Dew Creek? Yeah, here you go. Go rent a Vanguard for a day. Who is what? Question is, who's gonna help? Right, like, usually it's, people you know, or... Like, help in Oni really comes down to, like, are you guys gonna carpool? Like, that's what it really comes down to. Not often is, like, if you're both doing Perg and they're able to do it by themselves, like, namely, like, Aosame, let's say, with Keiji, then you're carpooling together. But if you go up to someone and say, hey, do you want to run Mephi with me? Now you're going to like a taxi. You know what I mean? It's different if you know them. That's you there, Hideyoshi? I watched the anime your Hideyoshi picture is from. That's like Baka and Test. I really enjoyed that. I watched that a long time ago. I remember that. That was a fun little show. He had a sister, I think. The hell is she doing? Some bullshit. The hell's that? That was so cool. That was Araman? Wow. That was sick. Why can't we have that as a normal skill? Like, that's... No! I do not recommend you do that Kintoki thing at all. God damn, no. Wait, what was that? Who died? No, it's too late for that Kintoki event. Like, the amount of energy and like bullshit you have to do to run that is not worth it. It is honestly not worth it at all. So Araman makes the soul egg sound. Okay. No, I don't endorse or recommend people run the Kintoki event. Like, Fuse Bear's good and all, but no. Like, there's better stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you get something from an event, like from a reward, great. I ran that event when it came out enough to make 3 Fusion Bears and never got anything in reward. Like, I got, like, shafted. I said, well, I have 3 Fusion Bears. That's it. That's all. I ain't doing nothing else. And I don't even use them anymore. Like, with the new ornamentations, like Jabberwock, or Mush, not Jabberwock, Mushu Fushu, I think. Mushu Fushu has a chance to ornament you with, mountain and rain. And it's like, well, if I want rain, I'll do Mushu Fushu. If I want wind, I'll do the ornamentation for wind. Like, my horse mags, which are water and, or no, they're wind and mountain. Mine are wind, water, mountain now. Like, I made my own fusion bear with mountain. Like, I think they're, and they don't, well, Fused Bear might have defense, but I just don't think they're worth it anymore. But we were talking about one thing earlier, like how she has that really cool, like, evil dead tree spiky spike attack. Like, I think that Ogi's cool. I think Oni could benefit, like we talk about renting Vanguards and stuff like that, be fun. But I think, like, Vanguards, like, all the Vanguards should be in the game somewhere to be, like, talked to, or, like, they show up part of events or whatever. Sort of like how, like, Warframe has the trader and things like that. And you should be able to go up to them and say, hey, I have an extra Miyamoto scroll. And they'd be like, oh, well, we're selling Sepulchre Force, and you can trade us a Vanguard scroll, and we will give you the Ogi Sepulchre Force. And it's like, great, thanks, fantastic. You know, make your own Sublimes, essentially. Like, just reskin the attack for the player. Like, that would be so good. Like, if they don't want to give us scraps, if they don't want to do that, like, that'd be so fun. If we could, you know, have an exchange shop every month and, you know, oh, you got an extra Ifrit scroll. How would you like... Well, that's weird for mounts. I don't know about that. I mean... Mount... I mean, imagine that. Like a Levi... Get like, Aura Historia Oogie. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be wild. Because sometimes you get a Vanguard scroll and it's like, I'm not going to pursue this. And then it would make, like, some scrolls valuable. Like a Ho-Oh scroll could have a move. It's like, oh, this move's really cool, or whatever. Like, Vanguard Sublimes, or whatever. That'd be really, really fun. It'd be a good mechanic. Good way to get that stuff out of our inventory. Oh, I got a Ceremony of Cold. Let's go. And even the assist characters, because to me, I hate that in games that once I've maxed out a character, then that's it, that's all. If I get them again, it's a waste. That's why this game I'm playing on my phone, like, they expect you to max out characters, and when you do, you get them again, oh, well, we're just going to give you, like, they just basically give you scraps to get another character, like, every time. And it's just like, this is fantastic. Oh, I picked it up, but it's stuck in the ground. Like, that'd be fun. Like, get an extra Lancelot scroll and then get Perfect Punishment as a regular skill. Like, ooh, regular skills be scary. I wouldn't want to mess with that because then they could get overwritten and that's dangerous territory. But like an Oogie. Like, Oogies would be fun. Or at least they take the Oogie slot. Because then you can extract them and you choose where they go, etc., etc. That'd be fun. Like, I know we're getting Vanguard weapon skins and stuff. But, don't tell me I'm on hell. Don't tell me I'm on hell. Don't tell me I'm on hell. Don't tell me that. Like, I don't see us, like, an extra KG scroll. Like, not many people would have an extra KG scroll. But they could, like, just have, like, this list of skills that they could give us. Sort of like how Zunko, exactly how Zunko had Zunda Arrow, Zunda Hyper Arrow, Zunda Excalibur. Like, just how they had those, and, you know, Aoi had Icicle Punishment. Exactly that. More of those for every character. That'd be the best idea they could do, because they already do that. Absolutely. Like, imagine getting, like, Brilliant Light of Earth, or Brilliant Light, like, KG's skill, 10 hits of whatever element your weapon is. Rocky, oh my god. Oh, oh, I want to thank everybody I know. Oh, I'm touched. Like, that'd be fun. I'm trying to think of some good key skills that would be really nice to have. Like, Miyamoto, I always think, like, Sepulcher would be really good. Like, I don't see them giving us, like, Eternal War. That'd be kind of busted. Like, not really utility skills, but just fun skills. I hear you, Wombo. It's the Darkfin Curse. I could see Gawain giving us the big circle, and, like, that attack's really good. But it's sort of like, and they could spin it to like, oh, your Vanguard likes your fighting style, and they would like to incorporate, they would like to teach you something. Like, they could have like a dialogue for that and say, hey, you know, Miyamoto's impressed with your swordsmanship, and she would like to teach you a technique. You know, Like it'd be fun, be interactive. It'd be more like connection with your Vanguard, more, you know, just not continuity, but you know, just fun. Get them bananas. Oh, fuck, I'm muted. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. Hey, Darkness. Hey. Thanks for telling me that. I muted myself accidentally. Hey, KMC. But hey, Darkness. I was gonna ask, I was trying to say your name for like 10 minutes. Soseki, and you weren't correcting me. I'm like, how do I say that? Soseki. Anyway, I was gonna ask, like, you're farming this for, you want fox masks? Like, that's what you're after, is fox masks? Like, if all you wanted was the fox mask, wouldn't you just do Juncture? Because Juncture, it's like 30 energy a run, but you get 3 fox masks guaranteed. Here it's all a gamble. I mean, you can get other things. You can get you can get like Shigaraki and other things. Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, if it was only that. I think I was muted when I said that, but it's a bandana. They're called bananas because everybody's a little dyslexic. And it's also funny to say everybody's after Kaji's banana. Dun, 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 dun. What the fuck? Tax should be illegal. Can you join? Sure. We're on channel 2. I will let you know I only have like 12 more minutes left of my boost. So if you want to run for 10 minutes, yeah, I'm on channel 1. Or channel 2. I'm on channel 2. But yeah, it's already like 2:31, so after this boost, I'll be heading to bed. Gotta work in the afternoon. Gotta get up, get my stuff. I have an Ignis weapon. It's because they're like not as good as other options. Like a raid could be better for fire. Rosen Maiden. Oh, okay. I've heard of Rosen Maiden. But yeah, we're on channel 2. Who's that, Hollow? Channel 2 Onigashima. I got 2 Shigarakis. Oh my god. No mag. No mag yet. Wow. Oh, you're here? Okay. I'm on the steppy steps. Trying to find energy restores. I'm having a hard time. It's really fast if you click this little icon here. It won't let me do it. Oh, there you are. 127. Alright. You got a cut from hell? That's awesome. Oh, you DC'd? Sometimes a DC is like, when I play games that don't, like, crash, I'm just like, I don't stop. Like, DCs are kind of healthy. Nice. You guys think they're gonna make a PS5 Pro? Nice beating. Like, what would it do? Just have better hardware, I guess?